Hi everybody, you would not believe how many times I've started this video today. It's Monday, July 22nd, 2019, and I'm doing a video today, which I'm going to try to do almost every day, about herbs and vitamins that my vitamin company, Nature Sunshine Product, carries. They carry almost 600 products, and I just want to educate my downline in Nature Sunshine and myself and my clients about the uses of these amazing products. We have so many, and so often we forget what they're used for and what we have. So every day I'm going to try to just do a quick short video. I might not look the way I want to look on these videos. I might not have the best equipment, but either way it's information, and I hope you enjoy it. And always go down to the bottom, leave your comments, leave your information. So if you know of any uses of these products that I haven't listed, or anything I've said that you don't think is right, put it down there. Help me teach people. That's what it's about, is helping each other. There's no competition here, so if you know more than me, God bless you, and please help me teach everyone else. So today I'm diving in with one of my favorite products called ALJ, and basically it's an herbal product for respiratory system. And it doesn't just address the respiratory system, it also addresses digestion. And so often when we're having problems with our nose, our eyes, our sinuses, our throat, it's because we're not digesting our foods properly, because we're eating stuff that's causing mucus in our system, and we're not digesting and breaking foods down the way our body would like to. And usually it's from a poor diet or a diet that isn't suitable for our body type. And I'm going to mention really quickly on the side here, if you don't know how to eat properly, one of the best ways is to look up your blood type, because there's a lot of information called the blood type diet, and I do go by that pretty much myself and with my clients. And everybody's a little bit different, so you can't always be 100% on any diet. But that's a really good one to look up if you want to know how to eat for your body type. So find out your blood type, look up the blood type diet, and the foods that are suggested for you and why. So back to ALJ, it's an herbal supplement, and I'm going to be looking down as I do this just because I want to read a little bit to you quickly. But basically it has an herb called boneset, and it's a well-known herbal remedy for the treatment of influenza and fever. Boneset has also been traditionally used for acute bronchitis, respiratory congestion, and as an expectorant. Boneset is noted for its ability to alleviate many of the symptoms associated with colds and flu, including reducing fever, relieving congestion, and reducing aches and pains. In fact, a study involving 53 individuals found that a homeopathic preparation of boneset was equally effective as aspirin for reducing body temperature and relieving patient discomfort associated with the common cold. And there's a lot more information out there, but that's one of the herbs in this herbal combination. The second one would be fennel seeds. Fennel is often used as an expectorant and a bronchodilator for the treatment of colds and coughs, including bronchitis, and to dissolve the mucus in the respiratory tract. Fennel also exhibits antibacterial, analgesic, antipyretic, which is fever reducing, and it helps your immune system. Try saying these words. Fennel seeds contain the phytochemical alpha-pinene, which demonstrates expectorant activity to help loosen phlegm in the lungs, as well as volatile oils that have been shown to decrease the volume and thickness of the expelled respiratory mucus. And this was in animal studies that they found this out. In another study, fennel exhibited inhibitory effects against type 4 delayed hypersensitivity allergic reactions. Furthermore, with the rise of multi-drug resistant tuberculosis causes around the world, a recent study found that fennel demonstrated antimicrobial activity against all drug-resistant variants of Microbacterium tuberculosis that was tested. So fennel, amazing. Fenugreek seeds is the next ingredient. Fenugreek has been used in folk medicine since the time of ancient Egypt for a variety of respiratory tract illnesses and associated symptoms, including chronic cough, fever, upper respiratory catarrh, which is phlegm, bronchitis, and tuberculosis. Animal studies have confirmed fenugreek's immunostimulatory, anti-inflammatory, and antipyretic effects. Fenugreek is also an effective expectorant. Although fenugreek has no known toxicities, it does contain estrogen-like compounds and should not be taken during pregnancy. Also, people with allergies to chickpeas, a close relative, which is interesting, may experience a similar allergic reaction to fenugreek. Next ingredient is horseradish root. And we know that is a food, but it actually is a really good remedy, again, for respiratory. And it says here, horseradish root has a long history of use treating bronchial congestion and infections, as well as tissue inflammation and swelling in cold, damp climate of Northern Europe. Horseradish has been used for coughs, bronchial congestion, influenza, and other respiratory ailments, primarily due to its ability to stimulate blood flow to the respiratory mucosa, which, have you noticed when you eat a lot of horseradish, you get that rush to the nose? That's a good thing. So it decreases the thickness of mucus and aids in clearing respiratory catarrh by breaking up congestion in the lungs and sinuses. And there's more about studies they've done and so on with horseradish. And the next herb that's in the combination would be mullein leaves. And mullein is one of my favorite single herbs. I take that on its own a lot also because it really helps me when I've eaten maybe a little dairy and I start to get a headache. I always get headaches from dairy. And as soon as I take a bunch of mullein, my sinuses just break up and clear up quickly. But this is the last ingredient in ALJ, the herbal combination. So mullein leaves have been used for the treatment of asthma, spasmodic coughs, tuberculosis, and other pulmonary lung problems, as well as inflammatory disease and migraine headaches. Interesting, which I use it for a headache that I get from eating dairy. Mullein acts as an expectorant to encourage elimination of respiratory tract mucus, as an anti-tissuative to suppress coughing, and as a respiratory demulcent to soothe irritated tissues. Mullein is reported to help tone the mucous membranes of the respiratory tract and increase fluid production to relieve dry, unproductive coughs and soothe irritation in the throat and bronchial passages. Mullein is approved by the German Commission E for treating upper respiratory tract catarrh, which I use a lot, and is also indicated as an anti-catarrhal, which catarrhal is just mucus, remedy for sinusitis and allergic rhinitis, which is hay fever. Various extracts of mullein have demonstrated antibacterial activity against this type of pneumonia called Klebsiella pneumonia and Staphylococcus aureus. Furthermore, an alcoholic extract of mullein has exhibited antiviral activity. And also, ALJ comes in capsule form with all these herbs that I've just been reading to you about, but it also comes in liquid, so you can give this to children. And I have found that a lot of little children do get that respiratory illness every winter. They'll get coughs and stuffy nose, and you can just give them a little bit of this liquid on their tongue. It doesn't taste that bad. It's just kind of sweet, and it really helps break up the mucus and helps with allergies and colds and all that, fevers, like it said. But ALJ liquid extract contains the above herbal ingredients and is alcohol-free, and it's put in vegetable glycerin, so very safe for children or adults who don't like to take pills or who can't take pills. So my first herbal combination actually to speak about, and I'm going to be doing a lot of these, is ALJ. And I've seen so many clients come in and start the ALJ and they love it. They take it a lot. Like I said, it helps clear the whole respiratory system, especially this time of year when there's allergies. And it helps just dissipate and clear up that mucus, that cough, the sinuses, even clear kind of the mucus that you get in the throat when you're clearing your throat a lot. So ALJ is a wonderful herbal combination for allergies, respiratory tract infections, and so on. And for me to say this, I'm not a doctor, I'm not prescribing. I just read to you traditionally how it's been used, and there have been many studies on all the herbs in it. So if you would like any ALJ, let me know. I can ship anywhere in the world to you, and I also do have a shop in Rochester, New York, if you're in this area. And if you'd like to share this information with your friends and family, that'd be great. And I thank you for watching the video today, and there'll be many more. So ALJ, the herb of the day. Any questions, put them down below. Like this video, and I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day, and keep that health, because health is wealth. Bye-bye.